It's a little embarrassing. They haven't done it before, and then they're going to get coached. And then they're going to go from throwing an axe that is not going to hit anything to throwing an axe that hits the target to throwing an axe that hits the bullseye. From uncomfortable to comfortable to badass, just with a little bit of coaching. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? My name is Donna St. Louis here, and I want to talk to you about choosing your HWR. Choosing whether you are health, wealth, or relationships. And this is a big deal. I see so many people that jump straight into, oh, girl, you know it's wealth, and it's not wealth at all. And here's the thing. Whether your health, wealth, or relationships makes all the difference in the world, because if you choose the wrong lane, it will impact the stickiness of your marketing. All right, so my name is Donna St. Louis. I am co-founder of Fire Savvy, where we work with badass professional services business owners to add new high-ticket streams of income or streams of revenue to their business, and also make them in demand in their industry. So let's talk about it. Which one are you selling? Are you selling health? Are you selling wealth? And are you selling relationships? So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of where people kind of get this wrong and what happens. And what I call it is the leapfrogging to money effect. They do it quite often. They leapfrog to money because they truly believe that they sell wealth and that everyone they're speaking to is only spending money because they're buying money. Okay, let's start there. First, you kind of have to understand the whole money mindset portion of it. So let's go to money mindset and then work our way out. So when we start thinking about the whole money mindset piece, here's the thing. I want you to imagine that you are famished, that you're freaking hungry like nobody's business. I mean, it has been 10, 12 hours since you ate, and this was not sleeping hours included. You are starving. What is the only thing on your mind? Getting something to eat, right? That's the only thing you're thinking of. Like, everything you pass is like, and there's food, and there's food, and there's food. It seems like when you're starving that you can't find a place to go eat fast enough. You're like, ooh, you know what? That restaurant looks like it has food, right? You just want food. Why do you want food? Because it's the thing that you lack. So you focus on the thing that you lack. Okay. So when people say, well, Donna, all executives focus on is money, but they have money. I hear people all the time like, I'm trying to get to rich people. Rich people have money. They not only have money, they know how to make money, they know how to get money. So when you tell me that you're only selling wealth, you're missing the wealthier people who already have money and know how to get it. So now you're not speaking to their truest desires. It's a mistake I see a lot of people make. So let me show you how they make this mistake. Let me show you how it shows up. It shows up like this. They'll say something like, well, one of my favorites, I am a photographer. And as a photographer, I help them have amazing images and produce more profits. I'm like, well, let's work that backwards. If I wanted to produce more profits, would I go to my business partner and go, I want to produce more profits, so I think we should hire a photographer? No, of course not. I mean, it's just not how it works, right? I don't go and run to my co-founder and say, I want to produce more profits, so let's do photography. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if I said, I want to have more engaging images online, I want people to connect more, I want people to see my images and click, I want them to pay attention, then I would go, I think our images need a big upgrade. I think we need a photographer. Oh, that makes sense. So what does a photographer really sell? Well, they don't sell wealth. They don't sell health. They sell relationships. Let's do another one. This person said, well, Donna, what I do is I go in and I help people have high performing teams. I'm like, okay. She said, specifically, I help them have high performing sales teams. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, so I sell wealth. Do you? I said, what's the problem you're solving? She goes, well, most times when I walk in, I find that the teams aren't working cohesively together. There's entirely too much competition. The leadership isn't doing a good job connecting with the people. And therefore, did we just use the word connecting? You're not selling wealth, honey. Yeah, you guessed it. You're selling relationships, right? This is where people kind of mess up. They leapfrog. And they're like, but if I put this in place and this in place and this in place and this in place, or if I do this thing and they do this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing, then they'll make more money. I'm like, yes, but look at the jumps from you to money, right? Look at the jump from you to money. If I'm having a leadership problem, that's not a sales problem. That's a relationship problem. That's a connection problem that needs to be corrected there. The reason this matters is because what ends up happening is we end up creating marketing and language that does not speak to our dream client. And we end up over-promising and under-delivering. Let me say it one more time. We end up over-promising and under-delivering. Because now, and this is what I like to do, especially to my people who are photographers or my people who claim that they sell something that they don't. I then put them in that situation. So for example, my photographer comes in and she goes, oh yeah, I sell wealth. And I'm like, great, I'm so excited. So I'm going to bring you in and I want you to sit here and tell me how we're going to strategically leverage your images to hit our profit margins at the end of the year. I can't wait to see what you got. Go ahead. You see how that is going to fall? It's just crickets. It's not going to happen. So you got to know specifically what you're selling. And you have to be really, really clear on that. Because you're really only selling one of three things. You're selling health. I'm going to have you have a healthier mind, body, whatever, right? Relationships. That's the connection with other people. Or wealth. I'm going to help you increase your profits, reduce your expenses. That's one of the things that you're selling. You have to know which one it is because it does impact your language. It impacts everything that you put online. And here's what I love to do. I love to work it backwards. I love to go all the way. Hey, David, I love to go all the way to the end of what someone has yet, of what someone says they do. So they go, I'm a photographer, and then they go, I sell wealth, and I go, okay, a photographer who sells wealth. So are you telling me that if I was low on profits, the first thing I would say to my co-founder is, we're low on profits, we should hire a photographer? No, absolutely not. I love when a person is like, well, I'm a high performance coach. Okay, we're low on profits, I should hire a high performance coach. No, a team performance coach. No, not at all. That's not what's going to happen. It needs to be in alignment. So if you're wondering if it's in alignment, really look at your title and say, if someone was struggling in this area, would they hire me? If I said, you know what, I want to have a healthier body, right? I want to have a healthier body. I want to be more fit. That's what I want to do. I want to be more fit. I'm not going to hire a photographer. I'm not going to hire a team performance person. I'm going to hire somebody in the fitness area. I know you're saying, well, Donna, this just makes sense. No, you don't understand. Sometimes people really can't make it make sense. So one of my favorite ones is speaking. A lot of people come to me and they'll say, well, I'm a speaker and I'm an author. And they use that title and say, because I'm a speaker and I'm an author, then therefore, and I'm like, go ahead. What do you sell? Health, wealth, or relationships? And now they're stuck because they're like, well, relationships. Nope. What is your topic? Don't overcomplicate this. And I love that. Somebody wrote, sometimes I think I overcomplicate it. You're not alone. Most people overcomplicate it. Most people go down this rabbit hole, and what they're doing is they're leapfrogging. And that leapfrogging is causing all the complication. Create a straight line. What you do, what is the outcome? Are they going to be richer? Hi, Cynthia. Are they going to be richer? Are they going to be healthier? Are they going to be wealthier? right? I'm sorry. Are they going to have better relationships? It's one of the three. Pick one. Pick one. And here's the way to think about it. One of my favorite things to do is look at this. Are you going to help them save time? If so, time doing what? And that what that you're going to help them do? Health, wealth, or relationship. Are you going to help make things easier? If so, easier doing what? Health, wealth, or relationship. Are you going to make things faster? If so, faster doing what? Health, wealth, or relationship. That's it. So when people look at my model and they go, well, Donna, you do relationships. No, I don't. Wealth. Wealth. People come to me because they want to add a new income stream, a higher ticket income stream to their current offering. Income stream. Straight line. A lot of people are like, oh, but what about the relationship? They don't have to like me. We don't even have to get along. They really just have to fall into my ideal client profile. They're a professional services business owner. Yes, I'm definitely wealth acceleration. Professional services business owner, already kicking it with 6 figures or more. They have a nice cadre of clients already. They are consistently selling within their area of expertise, within their professional business services. And what they really want to do is they want to add a new stream of revenue. That's wealth acceleration. 100% every day, twice on Sunday. Do we have an amazing membership of relation that has an amazing relationship? Yes. So here's the second thing you need to know. While you may have wealth as your top area or health or whatever it is or your top area, it doesn't mean that the secondary area isn't valuable. It absolutely is valuable. Hey, Renee. Yes, the methodology is fire, right? So I want you to really think about this, right? And when you're going through, look at your expertise. Look at your dream client. Look at your dream client. And by the way, your dream client isn't anyone who can pay you. That's just not how it works. You really need to disqualify and identify who that is. So look at your dream client. And then from there, start putting together your offer. But recognize that when you're putting together your offer, you need to know, are they buying health, wealth, or relationship? And how quickly can you get them to results? For us, when our dream client follows exactly what we tell them to the letter, when they don't overcomplicate it, when they do exactly what we tell them to do, they're usually hitting their ROI within about 3 or 4 months. It just works. Renee just said since February, right? So we've had people that come in and they get 10x their ROI within 60 days. But why? Because they're so clear on what their expertise is, who their dream client is. They're consistently making money. They're following the exact offers as we've laid out for them to follow. So they know exactly what they're selling and they're hitting it every single solitary time. All right. So last thing, on a different note, in 5 days, I'm going to be 54 years old. 54 years old in 5 days on June 25th. So I'm really, really excited. We're going to be super busy. Fire Savvy, firesavvy.net. We're having the Unmastermind. It starts on June 26th. It goes until June 29th. That sounded right to me. And if you'd like to know more about it, let me know. The next one that we're having coming up is going to be in September. So speed was the issue for me with the offer too. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, money loves speed. So you really have to be recognizing what are some of the quick wins when you're putting together your offer. What are the quick wins that you can deliver to your clients relatively soon? This is hugely important. For us, we give them a significant amount of clarity in regards to not only their offer, their ideal client, their expertise, where they need to niche in. And then from there, we start going, and this is how your pricing strategy should change based on who that new dream client is. All right. So yes, Keith, how you doing? Yes, you can see clearly now. It's important. Anyway, I got to go, y'all. I got a call that I'm supposed to be on 4 whole minutes ago. So have a great one. I just want you to remember, I want you to recognize you're either selling health, wealth, or relationship. It's one of those. Don't leapfrog. Don't be like, no, but I'm selling wealth. No, are you? No, maybe not. Okay. Let's narrow that down and be really clear on what we're selling, because it's going to impact your messaging. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Have a fantastic one. I will see you later.